But today's video is all about planting a evergreen in a planter. I have always wanted a blue spruce. But like I say in many of my videos, I do not have the real estate, especially for something that gets that large. So I found this Monrovia dwarf globe blue spruce. I am so excited about it. I love the color that the blue spruce has. And let me just take you over and show it to you. Please disregard, if you can, the weed whackers and all that kind of stuff. That's this time of the year. People are having things done. So anyway, this is the dwarf spruce. And look at the color, guys. I love this color. Love, 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 love. Like I read, it's a globe shaped spruce. And the pot is in a small pot. And what I love also is it's USDA zone 2 through 8. That is awesome. 2 through 8. So a lot of people can have something like this. And let's see, it's partial to full sun. And I am going to put this topiary in this pot. What I like about this pot is that it is frost resistant, drillable hole, lightweight, very lightweight. It looks like it is heavy and it is not. And it is going to be a very nice size for this plant. I just recently lost a blood good Japanese maple. And to me, it's anything over $100 that I pay for. I don't like losing. You know, it happens, it happened. And I just learned about root pruning. A lot of the trees that we try to put into containers, they're typically in the ground. And they can just spread their roots as far as it needs to be spread. But in a container, it's contained. And those roots begin to circle around each other. It can't go down any further because it just doesn't have the room to do that. So that is why I lost my Japanese blood good, which I was so disappointed. But you live and you learn. I will share a video of how I learned about this. So that is what I'm going to do today. I am going to be putting this beautiful dwarf globe blue spruce from Monrovia into this beautiful pot that I picked up at Lowe's, and I will share what it looks like when it's done. All right, guys, it is time for me to go ahead and put this beautiful spruce, blue spruce, into this container. And I just wanted to share with those who may not know how to use a drill, how to use it. This pot does not have drainage holes. Every pot that you use, putting plants, trees, flowers, whatever, into a container, it should have drainage holes. As you can see, this one is new and it does not have drainage holes. Now, it does say drill here, right here in this little divot. It's a little divot right here. Drill here. I'm going to do more than just that because I want to make sure that there is a lot of water leaving this pot and not killing my plant. But I'm going to use my DeWalt 20-volt brushless drill. I'm going to use this drill bit. It says 7/16. So that is what I'm going to use to make my holes. Your drill, any drill, it has this opening here for you to put your drill bit. And right here is a turn dial. When you turn this dial, it gets wider or it closes up. You see those little inward pieces? They are getting tighter and tighter as far as closing up. See how look how they're going up. So it just depends on your drill bit. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down here, put my drill bit in here. Now you want it, this is the circle side of the drill. I don't know the names of these things. I'm just saying what comes to my head, okay? This is a circle. This is the part that is going to go into the drill itself. This that has the that look like what you would use to cut the container, that is what goes on the other side. So of course here I am, I'm trying to fit this in. Well, it's too tight, so I have to open it up some. So you just keep maneuvering it until you can fit your drill piece in there. Now, look at that, it fits now, but it's still a little jiggly. So I have to tighten it so it won't be jiggly anymore. All right, so I'm turning, and then it is tight. Okay, that's not coming out. And I'm feeling a little air coming from here, and that feels so good. But anyway, I digress. Here you go. Now it's ready for you to drill your holes. Now on this drill, there's also numbers. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I do not know what all these numbers are for. I did not research that. I did not read my manual. There's a 15, a 13, 11, a 9, 7, all these odd numbers, 5, 3. I'm going to start with 1. And if it makes the hole, I will know that I can use a 1 to make my holes for my planter. So let me give it a try. Just firmly put it there and just firmly press down on the trigger. Take your time. There's no reason to be in a rush. Just take your time. Okay, so that was number 1. I'm just trying to open it. I'm just trying to open it up a little bit more. And there's my first hole. But that's a nice clean cut. You want to have your pots with holes in it, drainage holes. Do not think that you'll be able to have a pot without it. You may get away with putting some rocks in it and all that kind of stuff, but long term you need drainage holes. This is going to be in here for a very long time. So I'm gonna go around this circle. Probably 1, 2, 3, like a clock. So I'm gonna start here. All right, that was number 7. That did a great job. Look at that hole. So I'm gonna do another one here. That was the 9 o'clock. This is the 12 o'clock. I think I need to start at 1 so I can at least make that little divot. see that? I think that's, you start there, otherwise you saw how it was shifting back and forth. So you need to have a little divot there. So now I'm gonna go back to 7 and make the hole. Right, so what I've done so far, I've taken it to, and it's just by experimentation. I did not read. I don't even know if I still have my book. But anyway, I put it on 1, made the little divot, because if I didn't have the divot, this would be shifting around like this. So go to 1 first. And I'm going to make my divot. Okay, you see that? That seems to be very necessary. Now, maybe if I was on 15, I wouldn't have to do that. But I believe I do, because I tried it on 7 and it was moving around. So this works. I'm going to go back to 7. I'm going to go to 9. Why not? All right, I love it. I got one more to do. So here's my divot I'm getting ready to make. This is my last and final one. I'm just going to put it right here. This is the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I had to make sure it was sitting on number 1. There's a little arrow that shows you that it's sitting on 1. So now I'm gonna go to 7. No, I think I'll go to 9. Just turn it all the way to 9, and it's sitting on the arrow. And then I'm gonna make my last hole. There you have it. 5 nice holes that will allow my plant to release the moisture. Okay, what I'm going to start doing is just filling this pot up. If you are interested in the soil that I make, basically I use peat moss, a little bit of peat moss. I use a bag of black cow compost and a bag of any type of potting soil, and then some perlite. Now I will leave a link on how I make this. It's something that I found on another YouTuber's channel, and it really works for me. And it's very inexpensive ingredients to make your plants thrive. So I'm just going to fill this up, not to the top, because of course I want to be able to put my plant in here. But I just put this in a wheelbarrow, and when I'm ready to use it on a plant, I just move my wheelbarrow over here. I'm gonna cooler spot and get started. Now it is dry. I will make sure I moisten it really well once I put my plant in. Please excuse the dogs in the back. This is the most excitement they get when somebody walks past with another dog. It's the most excitement they get throughout the day, so I'm not going to take it from them. It's not my dogs, actually. It's the neighbor's dogs, but like I say, they don't get much excitement going on in their lives. But anyway, I digress. My camera went out as I was planting this, but basically I have it all in. I have it, gave it a little room where it's not to the tippity top, so that the drainage could really just go down into the pot instead of spilling over the edges. And I'm very excited to now have this plant in the container. So I'm going to water this real good, and I'm going to stick it over there for now. And yeah, I am excited to have this Blue Spruce topiary. Added some Dusty Miller at the bottom, underplanted it with that, and I'm just giving it a drink. This is with the leftover water that I used with the hydrangea. And you can make sure it's soaked really well. And I'm going to put it on drip, and I have to worry about watering it by hand. But I wanted to make sure that it's getting what it needs. Good start. So this water had a little fertilizer in it. I'm going to set it on drip, and there you have it. That is my new Blue Spruce topiary.